is your ear. So yeah, that's what I was trying to say. And my brothers didn't know that there was 3 tiny bones in your ear, I believe. So yeah. 21. A baby octopus is the size of a flea when it is born. Pretty darn interesting if you ask me. Sorry about that. Sorry, I keep looking here, reading it off of my computer. Recycling 1 glass jar saves enough energy to watch television for 3 hours. I say that's pretty darn cool if you ask me. So recycle. A apple, potato, onion, all taste the same when you eat them with your nose plugged. So that's why they say that your tasting senses go bad when you have a sickness or you're sick, because a lot of tastes are like identified by your nose. Strawberries can be eaten red, yellow, green, or white. I know that they can be eaten red and white. I don't know about yellow and green, but if you eat yellow and green strawberries, that is cool. The first orange in the world, the first oranges in the world weren't orange. Samsung, which is a phone company, tests the durability, or used to test the durability of their phones by using a butt-shaped robot. So, this means that if you like accidentally sit on your phone, it won't break. Well, it shouldn't break at least. The longest English word is 189,819 letters long, and after more research, it takes about 3.5 hours to pronounce. I looked at the word. I couldn't pronounce it. It was kind of hard to pronounce, but I didn't pronounce the whole thing, of course. That would take way too long. The current American flag was designed by a high school student. The word sizzle started off as a type of fart. So, yeah, I didn't know there's different types of farts. Okay, you only have 2 body parts that never stop growing. Put in the comments down below if you know what that body part is. Movie trailers used to play after the movie was watched. What's the point of that? I have no idea. Captain Crunch or Captain Crunch from the cereal. So there's just a very popular childhood cereal called Captain Crunch. I've never tried it, but a lot of people have. And his full name is Horatio Magellan Crunch. Did you know it's not in this facts, but I was reading so many facts. I took all the violent or completely disgusting facts out, but one woman tried to sue Captain Crunch's company, because when she found out that crunch berries weren't real berries. Jelly beans, whoopsies, skipped one. Sloths have more neck bones than giraffes. Something's fishy. Jelly beans are shiny because they're coated in shellac, which is made from insect poop. Enough about that. A cell phone can have up to 10 times more bacteria than toilets. Very true. Very true. Ice pops or popsicles, sorry. I was gonna say icicles, were invented by an 11-year-old is that that book, Dracula, he lives in Transylvania, I believe. I'm basing this off the movie. If you actually read the book, that is amazing. In Germany, people help toads cross the road. I would help a toad, but I've never really seen one trying to cross the road. One man was constipated for a total of 2 months. Didn't want to be that guy. 72. Fact is 72. Nearly all species have never existed. Nearly all species to have ever existed on Earth are extinct. Now that's kind of sad. There is an immortal jellyfish. A baby whale grows. Baby blue whales grow 200 pounds per day. Now that is some growth spurt right there. Daily growth spurt. Cats once delivered a male in Belgium. The Twitter bird, you know, the app Twitter. The Twitter bird's, which is the mascot, official name is Larry, which is also the name of SpongeBob's snail, so I thought that was kind of cool. The US almost went to war with Canada over a pig. Don't want to explain that because that subject is just kind of gory. Fact number 79. Bubble wrap was originally invented as wallpaper, but they turned out to be wrapping bubblegum. A city has a cheerleading squad in Arizona that only people 55 or older can join. That's one old cheerleading squad. There's an island in Japan you can visit that's inhabited only by friendly buddies, which I definitely want to go. I know there's a place that's also only inhabited with like these friendly deer. Lego is the largest tire manufacturer in the world. There is actually more public libraries in the US than McDonald's, which makes sense. There is a island in the Bahamas that is inhabited by only swimming pigs. Search that up because that is very, very important. There is a high school in Minnesota that gives service dogs yearbook photos, which I really love. Love. Most American movie villains have the British accents. There is a kind of a example on this. Search it up. There's more research on this. It's kind of like because they're more intellectual. I forgot. Earth used to be covered with giant mushrooms that were 24 feet tall and 3 feet wide instead of trees. That is interesting. I wish there was mushrooms that tall right now. Maybe there is. for was, which is a tongue twister, was about a actual person named Marianning. Sour Patch Kids. Sorry if my ASMR is kind of squeaky.